Hey everyone, in this video let's take a look at handling DOM events in Vue components. In our sample code, let's first define the template. In our template, let's add a button. We use the v-on directive to listen to any DOM events. Here we'll listen to the click event of the button equals to, here we have the JavaScript expression which will be invoked when the click event is raised. Let's define some data properties. Let's use this number property here, and let's just multiply the number by 2. Save. Forgot to give a name here to the button. Multiply by 2. Now every time I click on the button, it will raise the click event, and that event will be handled by our expression. This expression is a simple one, but when the expression gets complicated, this would be a bad way to define it. For that reason, v-on directive also accepts a name of a method. Let's just give a name and define a method in the methods option. And we'll just move the expression to inside this function. So this dot number two. Now save this, head over to the browser. We would still see the same behavior. Here we can also invoke a method. So let's just change this to make this more flexible. Let's call this function multiply by and define a parameter to the function. Let's call this x times table. Of course we are using TypeScript, so we need to define the type. Let's give it a number, type number, and we'll use this instead of 2. let's use this method in our expression, and let's just call it and pass it a value to the x times table parameter. Let's pass 2. Save, and we would see that it behaves the same. Let's copy this and now let's just pass 3 to this. Let's rename this to 3. This is all I did. Save, and in the browser let's just give another line break. Now if I hit multiply by 2 comes 2. Let's multiply by 3, should become 6. Let's multiply 6 by 2, should become 12. Let's multiply 12 by 3, should become 36. With this approach we can also pass the original DOM event to our function. So there's a special variable in view which is called $event. In fact, let's just create another button and let's listen to the click event, and let's define another function. And let's use this as the method that we want to execute, and let's pass our $event, the special variable, into this function. Now this $event represents the actual DOM event which is triggered by the click event. So let's call this event and then let's define the type. The click event, it is a pointer event. This event, the type of the event is a pointer event, and now if we start typing we get all these IntelliSense output. Let's try to change the button label. So I'm going to use current target. Current target is a event. I know that I'm using a button, so let's just define this as a HTML button element. And let's change the image, set the inHTML to clicked. Let's use literals, and let's use the count. Let's use another variable called counter, set it to 1. And let's use this here, we need to use this dot counter, and before we set the inner HTML, let's increment it. Save, head over to the browser, we have a new button here, click. Now it's raising the click event and we are executing our new function, increment click counter, which we pass the original DOM event using the special variable $event. Well, this is it for this video. Until next time, have a good one.